Good morning, one and all. Today's topic is basically how to do word embedding in parallel, basically. So the convention way of doing word embedding is basically you, for each title or for each sentence, you do word embedding. But that's the convention way, a synchronous way. I want to teach you an asynchronous way. What I mean by that is basically for each word embedding, several threads of it, basically. So each thread will do its own computation, right? So that's the best way, most efficient, and it's pretty good. I mean, you should learn it, right? So let me show you a demo of it. So this is the old way. Don't worry about the code. So basically, you can see for each title, I'm computing some resources, and it takes some time, right? So for each title, you would say word embedding, call the model, do this, and repeat this for n number of times. But why can't you do that in parallel, right? Why you have to wait? You should be able to do that in threads. So you launch threads for each of that, and just keep waiting once all the thread is done. Like that is the best thing, right? So look at this one. Okay, so what I did is basically I imported priority queue, and instead of a return statement, I basically put that item on a priority queue. Now check this out, guys. For title in enumerate titles, so I launch a thread, I create a thread object, and I append it to a thread pool array. Then what I do is basically for each thread in the thread pool, I start the thread. So I'm gonna say, hey, process all the word embedding at the same time, like the same time, you know. So process that, and after once your processing is done, I want to wait until all the threads are complete. Okay, once all the threads are complete, right, I'm gonna call the join method. That's the way you would say wait until the thread is complete. Then you would start popping items from the priority queue, because once the threads are complete, that means the data should be there in the priority queue, and the order is maintained because priority queue maintains order, right? That's what it is. So then I basically get all the data. Here you can see this is the like async way, or you can also launch like processes. Each processes can have several threads, right? So pretty efficient way of doing data processing, data chunking, data stuff. So anything related to data, you should always use threads and processes, I would say. So yeah, check out one more tutorial. For example, using GenSim, right? So the conventional way was you do for each of them. What I did is basically I created a function, and the result or the vector would be appended on the queue. Now check this out. For each thread, for each title, I append for each movie's title, right? I append the results on I basically append the thread on a thread pool. After that is done, what I do is basically I start all the threads. Then I wait for the threads to complete. So I use a join method. Once it is complete, I know that the data is there on the priority queue. And what I can do is basically I can just dequeue the items from the priority queue. So here you can see I was trying to do that, and yeah, it works pretty well. So here you can see using threading. So yeah, guys, try it out. It's pretty nice example. It shows the true power of threading, how you can leverage threading. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed it. I would try to put the code on my blog so you can read it out. And yeah, as usual, if you have any more questions, list your questions in the comments, and I would be very happy to assist you. Once again, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next tutorial. Goodbye.